Hello, welcome to Biography TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Biography of Pascal Lissouba. Pascal Lissouba was an academician and professor of genetics who served as the first democratically elected president of the Republic of the Congo. He, however, did not serve his full term in office, having to fight against a former president and ex-soldier, Denis Sassou Nguesso. It is often said that the pen is mightier than the sword, but in his case, the opposite was true as he was overthrown by the ex-soldier in 1997. Lissouba was born on the 15th of November 1931 in Tsinguidi, southwest Congo. He read agricultural engineering and got a doctorate in biology in France in the late 1950s. He got an appointment as a lecturer in vegetal biology in France in 1961 under the French Ministry of National Education. When he returned to Congo in 1962, he began a career as a civil servant, working in the position of managing director in the nation's agricultural department. His abilities and experience soon brought him to limelight, and in 1963, he was made Minister of Agriculture, Livestock, Water and Forestry. He also served as Prime Minister under President Alphonse Massamba Debat from 1963 to 1966. In 1969, the government kicked him out of office as a minister. He didn't take it so badly at the time since he had a life before coming into the government. Lissouba simply dusted his books and returned to the classroom as a professor of genetics at the University of Brazzaville and then later director of the École Supérieure des Sciences, that is, Higher School of Sciences, in 1970. What goes around comes around. His former boss, who had him sacked as a minister, Massamba Debat, was also shown the way out by being overthrown in 1968. Lissouba then made a return to government under new president Marian Ngouabi, although he was restrained from active politics until 1971. In 1973, he became a member of the Central Committee of the Congolese Workers' Party. In 1977, he found himself in a deep trouble when he was implicated for involvement in the assassination of Ngouabi. He was then arrested and sentenced to life imprisonment with hard labor. Fortunately for him, he was released in 1979. He then went on exile in France and remained there until 1990. While in France, he got himself busy again in the classroom, which seemed to be his first love. Lissouba was professor of genetics at the University of Paris and also worked for UNESCO in Paris and Nairobi, Kenya. Meanwhile, the wind of democracy had begun blowing back home in Congo-Brazzaville. After getting to know what was happening, he returned home in February 1992 and submitted his candidacy for the forthcoming presidential elections in August 1992. In the first round of the elections, there was no clear winner, but during the second round of voting, Lissouba got 61% of the vote to beat second-placed Bernard Kolelas. This made him the first democratically elected president of Congo-Brazzaville. However, before Lissouba could catch his breath after winning the election and becoming president, conflict broke out. A coalition of opposition groups accused him of rigging the elections. This led to unrest and the nation was heading towards a civil war, but thankfully, the Organization of African Unity and the government of Gabon intervened and the war was prevented. Though some irregular fighting continued until January 1995. In June 1997, President Lissouba accused former President Colonel Denis Sassou Nguesso of attempting a coup. This led to fighting between government forces and militias loyal to Nguesso. Soon it became a full-blown civil war which lasted for 4 months. Sassou Nguesso was able to escape and regroup. In October 1997, Sassou Nguesso got support of the Angolan forces who entered the country and captured the capital, Brazzaville. The city suffered serious damage during the fighting. Lissouba was finally overthrown and Sassou Nguesso proclaimed himself president. Having fallen from power, he went on exile to the United Kingdom and made London his home. He planned to return to Congo for the 2002 presidential elections, but had a rethink after he was tried in absentia in December 2001 and convicted to 30 years of forced labor for treason and corruption. In 2004, he relocated from London to Paris. Lissouba also had a life outside politics and academics. He was married twice, first to Annette Chantegril, then to Jocelyn Rostam, who is a French national. He fathered 11 children from his marriages. His eldest daughter, Mireille Lissouba, served with him in government as his chief of staff from 1993 to 1996, while his younger daughter, Danielle Bineka, took after his scholarly passion as a university professor and writer. Lissouba suffered from Alzheimer's disease, and due to complications from the disease, he died in Perpignan, France on the 24th of August, year 2020, aged 88. What have we missed out of this biography of Lissouba? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel.